have some updates from Pumpkin and Poppy. I did finish making color correctors. I had really overwhelming. I used this with the kabuki brush all over my face as a primer, not to make my foundation last longer, but to help with the color demand for those when I brought up the subject on my Facebook page. So I've been formulating those this past week, and I've come up with a formula I really like. I am wearing them today. I'm wearing both of them. The first one is called Hibiscus, and it is a warm light pink color. It's got a tiny bit of yellow undertone to it, so it's going to work on lots of different skin types. And it's not too light where it makes you look ashy. So to help with my face's color, it just evens out any redness, and it creates a nice clean palette for the foundation to go over, so you don't have to use as much foundation and it doesn't look as cakey. So basically I just take my kabuki brush, I take this and then just buff it all over my face anywhere that needs to be evened out. And then I apply the green color corrector instead of traditional concealer, instead of like cream concealer. I'm trying to use less of that because I think that contributes to breakouts more than helps it. So I'm trying to use this more instead of traditional concealer. So that is all I used today for concealer. I did not use any cream concealers, just this to even out my skin tone and this to put on my acne and any acne scarring that I have, and it worked really, really well. Why a lot of people have trouble with green color correctors is they put it all over their face, and then you have that green tinge to your skin, and I think that's where people go wrong with green color correctors. Like for example, I just use the Everyday Minerals Eye Kabuki brush. I love using this as a concealer brush. I just applied it like around my nose, anywhere I had acne scarring, I just applied it, and then I used the kabuki brush to blend it out so it looked more natural and I didn't have big green spots on my skin. So the key is to use a brush to apply it where you need it and then blend it out. I don't need to use as many products, which really helps my makeup look more natural and not so cakey, and it's really going to help with my acne, I think. So yeah, just thought I'd do a little update on those. Those are for sale in my store now. This is called Clover green color corrector, and this is called Hibiscus pink color corrector. And those are in 30-gram jars. When I say 30-gram jars, what that means is that it holds 30 grams of pressed pigment. I've had some questions on the amount of product, so I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys aren't confused. It is a lot of product though. You're not getting skimped. You're not getting a skimpy amount of product at all for the money, so just letting you guys know that. Oh, and also I got a new table set up. You can see this back here. Sorry, this is my haul box. And you can see this back here. I'll just show you. This is where I'm formulating my cosmetics at. I have my blender back there. It's dirty because I just made the green color corrector last night. I'm going to clean that later. But basically, you can kind of see my studio if you want to check it out. I can kind of like take you around if you want to see where I work. We have my studio. So I have this saran wrap there. I put that down every time I make a product. So I have a really clean, sanitized place to work. I spray everything down with rubbing alcohol. I just put it in this old cleaning container. This is rubbing alcohol. I use that to spray my tools and to spray my workspace. And I use hand sanitizer every time I work. That's why I have it there. I use sandwich bags to keep my products in, if you can see that. That's the color correctors I've been working on. I put recipes there. It's a recipe holder. I have a scale right there. I keep any tools that I'm not using and that are clean in Ziploc bags to keep them nice and clean and safe. I just got new oils in for my lip gloss. I'm excited to start working with those. Yeah, and this side I'm using to pack products and do any kind of labeling, stuff like that. So that is my new setup. I really love it. I just wanted to show you guys where I've been working, and it's so much easier to lay everything out, and I really like the setup, so I wanted to share that with you guys. Oh yeah, and this box is And this box is where I keep sample bags, the bags for the Dastardly Deeds collection, goggles, stuff like that. I keep that in there.